A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are jumping right into things today, and we are starting this video off by deep cleaning my living room. Ever since the holidays have ended, I have just been really wanting to deep clean, organize, and declutter every area of my entire home. Usually I do wait another month or two before I begin the big deep cleaning and the spring cleaning, but I did just kind of think, why not? Why wait another month when I am eager to get started now, and I can just start chipping away at it all and slowly tackle each area around my home. So for today, we are starting off by cleaning under all of my couch cushions. We are also going to be moving each piece of my couch and cleaning underneath there. It was absolutely disgusting. And then we are going to be steam cleaning the rug and just getting this place in order, and it is very much needed. But thank you so much for clicking on today's video, and I am so happy that you are here.
I feel so alive. As I reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay.
One of the most common questions that I still get asked here on my channel is where we purchased our couch from. This is a sectional from Ashley Furniture. We did purchase it about 5 years ago, so I'm not sure if they have this exact model, but it was called the Aleah, I believe, and it is by far one of my favorite furniture purchases that we have made. I absolutely love it. I was a little nervous getting such a light colored couch since we do have kids and dogs, but it has held up so well. It is super easy to spot clean, and I would highly recommend it.
I cannot be drugged. No, I won't have it, babe. Not playing this game. I do not fill you up. I'm not crossing that tape. It would be a shame. So listen, baby, listen carefully, 'cause I got something to say. I feel us.
I feel like it has only been about 4 months or so since I had last cleaned underneath my couch, so I was a little bit surprised to see how much stuff had already accumulated underneath here. We had dishes and toys and dog bones and snacks and pretty much everything else, so I'm going to quickly go through and collect all of the toys that I want to keep, which honestly was not much. I feel like if they have been sitting under here for months and nobody has missed them, we are probably pretty safe to throw them in the garbage. I'm also going to collect the couple of dishes that were under here. Then I'm going to grab a bag, throw out all of the garbage, and then we will be going through and vacuuming and mopping the floors.
Do whatever we like. We will see things clearly. On top of the world is what we deserve.
Before we get any further, I did want to thank Huge Casino for sponsoring today's video. I am really excited to be sharing them today because I have been loving playing all of the games that they have to offer. Huge Casino is free to download and offers over 100 online casino games from retro classics to modern slot machines inspired by real slots. in addition to slots. And if you enjoy card games like I do, you can also play poker, roulette, baccarat, and blackjack. The games do not offer real money gambling or an opportunity to win real money or real prizes. It is strictly for entertainment purposes only, which is exactly why I play them. These games are so much fun, and I have been playing them at the end of every night for a little me time, and they are a great way to unwind after a long day. Playing these games alone is super enjoyable, but you can also join a club to play with your friends and compete in the Billionaire League, which I think is a really fun option. If you guys want to join me and find your new favorite casino games to play, download Huge Casino for free from the link down below in my description box. And if you do use my link, you will also get 5 million chips. These games are a ton of fun, and I did want to thank Huge Casino again for sponsoring today's video.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years.
Now that we have all of the large pieces picked up off of the floor, I am just going through with my Tinko vacuum and vacuuming up all of the dust and dog fur.
Well, why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me?
There was also quite a lot of dust built up on this baseboard, so I'm quickly just going through with a wet washcloth to wipe this all down.
Can you feel me? Do you miss me at all?
Now that we have all of the hardwood vacuumed and mopped around the couch area, we are going to be doing a little bit of a deeper clean on my area rug. I am using my Tinko carpet cleaner. I absolutely love this thing. It does a really good job cleaning and pulling all of the dirt out of the carpet. And as you can imagine, with 2 dogs, this area rug definitely takes a beating. It is very close to our back door where our dogs go outside, so they are constantly tracking in dirt and mud and everything else on their paws. So I do like to try and clean this rug very regularly.
Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me?
I am really wanting to buy a black cabinet for the wall behind me here beside my office door, and I found one I absolutely love on Wayfair, but it is $1,000. It's not even real wood, and they are charging $1,000 for this cabinet. I personally found that absolutely insane, and I just cannot bring myself to buy a piece for so much money when it's not even real wood. So let me know down below what you guys think. I don't remember pieces of furniture being that expensive not that long ago. I know with inflation and prices of everything going up, I shouldn't be surprised, but I just feel like I cannot commit to that at this point. Once I was finished cleaning the carpet, I wanted to give it a little bit of time to dry, so I decided to head upstairs to change out my bedding. I was really needing to wash my sheets and my duvet cover, so I'm just going to quickly strip the bed so we can get this in the washing machine.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get
Once I got my sheets in the washing machine, I remembered that my little brother actually purchased me a new sheet set for my bed for Christmas. It is a super pretty pink color, so I decided to get this washed right now so I could get these on my bed for tonight. I do try and spin my area rug around at least once a year to try and keep the areas that everyone walks on and the areas that the couch sits on even. Of course, the areas that the couch is on, they just stay a lot whiter and fluffier. So I do like to rotate it around to just keep it all even and looking the same.
I can see everything clearer. Trying to fly 'cause I'm light as a feather, but I get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I would get up again.
Now that I am finished with the couch and area rug, I am wanting to move on to project number 2 I wanted to tackle in the living room, which was cleaning out my kids' toy bin. This thing is so full, it's ridiculous. There are so many toys in here that they no longer play with. So what I am doing is taking these full laundry baskets of all the toys upstairs to the playroom. I was dumping them out and the kids were actually sorting through it with Justin while I was down here cleaning. Anything they wanted to keep, they were putting in the bins upstairs in our playroom, and anything else we are going to be donating. I am keeping it extremely minimal in this toy bin. I feel like my kids play so much better when they have a very minimal amount of toys. So I am just going to be choosing 3 different types of toys for them to keep down here.
You hear them calling, shouting your name. Turn up the collar and walk away. Feels like you're falling, now who is to blame? Wishing you'd only be more like them. Over and over, you cry yourself to sleep. And you're colder, much colder. If only you could see. Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are?
I decided to keep a couple little people toys with the cars in the far bin. I added a couple baby toys and poppets in the middle bin, and then I chose to bring down the magnet tiles from upstairs. These are by far one of my kids' most played with toys. If you don't have these magnet tiles, you are missing out. I feel like these are a toy that you just can't go wrong with, and all kids would love them.
Don't let them sell you all of their dirt. It all will come back once the tables turn. Bolder, go bolder. Now set your sails on high.
After I was finished in the living room, Justin brought the kids down to have some lunch, so I decided to head upstairs to get started in our bedroom. Our master bedroom needed some love and attention. As you can see, it is quite a disaster. The dresser is a mess, there's laundry everywhere, and I just really wanted to get this room in order. Once we are finished in here, we are going to head back downstairs to clean up the dining room and the kitchen as well.
Just the way you are. Keep on shining. You're perfect as you are. Just the way you are. Don't you know that you're
have the Dyson Animal, and I absolutely love this vacuum, but I will say I am noticing I am having to replace them a lot more frequently. I think this is my third one, and our first one lasted for probably 5 or 6 years. Our second one lasted for about 3 or 4, and now I've owned this one for about 2, and I feel like it's already not doing the best job. I do know I have to clean the filters. They are quite dirty, but I am just curious and branching out to see what vacuum recommendations you guys would give for carpets upstairs, especially if you have dogs.
Why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, 'cause I got no chance when it comes to her. She got the
Now we are back downstairs and we are going to be getting started in the dining room, cleaning up all of the arts and crafts mess that is constantly cluttering my table. I did ask you guys in last week's video, I think, if you had any good recommendations for craft areas or what you do in your home. And I had quite a few people say I should bring all of the crafting stuff upstairs and have a little area in the playroom, which of course makes the most sense. And I do think that will be our solution in the future. The only issue with that right now is Quinn. She is into everything right now. She is almost 19 months old and she absolutely loves to participate in the drawing and the coloring and all of that kind of stuff. And as you can imagine, that just does not work out well in a room full of carpet and where she can get on the walls and everything else. The nice thing about it being down here is I can strap her in her high chair so she can kind of participate with the kids, but I am a little nervous to bring it upstairs where she has access to it. So that will be the plan, probably in the next year or so when she's old enough to not draw all over everything that's not paper. My kids have been absolutely loving eating their lunch or breakfast on these island chairs, and I did not think this purchase through when I purchased these chairs. I went for them because they were beautiful and I just loved the way they looked aesthetically, but they are not practical with kids. They get so dirty. They are kind of like a velvet material, so as you can imagine, everything sticks to them and they get covered in food and crumbs. They have the big crack in the back area and it's just kind of a mess. I do still love them, but I don't think I would recommend these if you have kids.
Kinda simple, kinda wishful about things, and you're kinda simple, but like a pistol, you fire. Sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another, talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about the drunk nights, bragging in the glory. You're such a nice guy when you're not
We have had this stove for 10 years, so the glass top is really starting to show its wear and tear. As you can see, there is quite a lot of scratches and scuff marks, but you can see the ring around the burner. That is all caked on food and when your water boils over and stuff like that. So I'm just going through with my scraper and cleaning this off the best I can. My scraper was broken. You might be able to notice that there is only half of it, so I have to order a couple new blades off Amazon, but this thing works really well for getting all of these burn rings off of your stovetop.
You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Don't you get it? Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself.
Speaking of our oven being 10 years old, all of our appliances that we own in this home are actually 10 years old. We brought them with us from our old house, so I'm a little nervous that they're all going to go out at the same time, but our dishwasher, washer and dryer, fridge, and stove are 10 years old. So I'm a little nervous that the time is coming. We've been very lucky that they have lasted this long. I know a lot of people that have had a lot of issues with their newer appliances, but luckily we just weren't one of those people. Like I said, we did bring them from our old home, and I don't know if I'm sure I've mentioned it here on my channel, but Justin and I were actually high school sweethearts. We've been together since we were about 15 years old, which is absolutely wild when I look back on it. But we were wanting to move out together the second high school was over, and we had a deal with our parents that we would finish high school before, of course, we moved out. My parents would never have let me move out before I finished school, but we actually moved in together the very last day of high school. It was our last diploma exam, and we had that in the morning, and we were moved out by the afternoon, which I think is insane. I look back on it and I don't know what our parents were thinking. That just seems wild to me. I know we were 18, so we are technically adults and they couldn't stop us, but I don't think I would want my kids moving out at 18. I don't know if I would be ready. We didn't exactly know where our lives were going. We didn't really have a plan. We planned on going to college. It's just crazy when I look back on how everything happened, but it's always meant to be. This is our second home that we purchased together, and we will probably be here for the foreseeable future. It is not our forever home. I think we will eventually move, but this is where we will be to raise our kids until they are probably at least teenagers. Never say never, but I think we'll be here for quite a while.
You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, I'm looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all the situations. Whatever happened, we came there first. Go a little wild is your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me
The very last thing that we are going to be doing for this day was remaking my bed. I did want to use my new pink sheet set, so I was super excited to get that on here, and I thought it looked super pretty with the gray headboard. I also am curious and would love to do a poll down below. Are you team top sheet or do you not use a top sheet at all? I, growing up, always used a top sheet, but Justin never did. So once we moved in together, he did not want the top sheet. So now we just don't use the top sheet, and I can't see myself ever going back. I love just having the duvet cover. So I am just curious down below if you use a top sheet or do you just use the fitted sheet and your duvet.
You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire.
That is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching all the way till the end. I appreciate it more than you know. I hope you enjoyed the deep cleaning at the beginning of this video. Let me know down below if you are as excited and ready for spring cleaning as I am. Don't forget to download Huge Casino for free using my link down below in the description box, and I will see you all next Friday with a brand new video. Bye guys.